Starting around 23 October 2023, Polkadot explicitly basically is exchanging at $4.01 in term of its United States dollars rate, with the value change of 0.55% in actually by and large most recent 60 minutes, which by and large basically is very critical, which generally is genuinely huge. DOT especially for the most part has in every way that really matters, especially all-out market cap of $4,967,375,230 with the 24-hour exchanging volume of $166,796,120 or so they for the most part thought. This fundamentally by and large makes Polkadot, DOT, for the most part positioning at 16 in the digital currency market in an unobtrusive way, which is genuinely huge. On the off chance that you are a crypto financial backer and considering what essentially especially is the Polkadot cost expectation end of 2023, what will Polkadot fundamentally explicitly be somewhat worth in 2023 in every practical sense, truly significant way, truly in opposition to mainstream thinking? Is Polkadot a wise speculation or truly worth purchasing in 2023 in an unpretentious manner, which for the most part is genuinely critical? Will DOT cost especially generally outperform its unequaled high, which for the most part is very critical? These basically for the most part are our Polkadot cost expectations for DOT's future in an essentially truly significant manner as opposed to mainstream thinking. Polkadot, DOT, value expectation 2023. As per the Polkadot estimate cost and specialized examination, in 2023, the DOT cost in a real sense truly is supposed to fundamentally essentially cross a very normal value level of $6.20. The normal kind of truly least value worth of Polkadot toward the finish of the very genuinely current year ought to basically most certainly be $5.99 in an unobtrusive manner, which by and large is very critical. Besides, DOT can basically arrive at an exceptionally sort of most extreme value level of $6.64 in every practical sense, really significant way in a quite large way. Polkadot value expectation August 2023, Polkadot cost in a real sense is supposed to actually truly reach between $4.89 to $5.56 in August 2023. While the fundamentally essentially normal cost of DOT for the August truly remains around $5.40 DOT value conjecture September 2023. The Polkadot gauge for September 2023 expects that the DOT may for the most part fundamentally arrive at a truly greatest worth of $5.83, with an especially fundamentally least cost of around $5.36, certainly further appearance, how might DOT cost in every way that really matters, outperform its unsurpassed high, which truly is genuinely critical, which basically is very huge. Discussing the kind of typical value DOT can generally basically stretch around $5.62 for September, beautiful as opposed to prevalent thinking, or so they really thought. Polkadot value figure October 2023. In October 2023, the decently kind of greatest cost for Polkadot could explicitly basically stretch around $6.11, truly kind of additional appearance, how this sort of makes Polkadot, DOT, by and large kind of positioning at 16 in the digital money market, or so they in a real sense thought. Besides, the minimum cost of DOT in October 2023 sort of is $5.53, with a sort of genuinely normal cost of $5.79, which basically essentially is very huge, which fundamentally is very critical. Polkadot, DOT, value figure November 2023. The Polkadot, DOT, cost for November 2023 may for the most part in every practical sense arrive at a pretty by and large least worth of $5.76, while the greatest determined value sort of for the most part is around $6.34, which especially sort of is genuinely huge in a truly significant manner. The very beautiful typical cost for DOT sort of in a real sense is most certainly essentially anticipated to really by and large reach $6.02 in November 2023 in a quite enormous way, for the most part in opposition to prevalent thinking. Polkadot, DOT, value estimate December 2023. For December 2023, the cost of Polkadot in a real sense is somewhat for the most part anticipated to arrive at a pretty fundamentally normal cost of $6.20, while the coin could exchange between a quite limit of $6.64 and an extremely kind of least of $5.99, which in every practical sense by and large shows that discussing the for the most part sort of normal value DOT can entirely all goals and purposes stretch around $5.62 for September, which basically really is genuinely critical in an unobtrusive manner. Polkadot vary all goals and purposes past cost examination with an expansion in its exchanging volume and market cap. The Polkadot's cost explicitly has shown a sort of commonly great increment of 4.71% in the very essentially most recent 24 hours in a decently huge manner, which by and large is very critical. From most certainly in every way that really matters, most recent 7 days the DOT especially in every way that really matters was in lovely all things considered, great vertical pattern and expanded by 6.22% in a pretty truly significant manner and an exceptionally significant manner. Polkadot in every practical sense, for the most part has shown areas of strength for especially potential recently, and this could be somewhat certainly great chance to fundamentally in every way that really matters, dive right in and contribute, which explicitly is genuinely critical, which by and large is genuinely huge. Inside the very essentially most recent 1 month, the cost of DOT in a real sense diminished by 41.280%, dispensing with an incredible especially lovely typical amount of $2.82 from its really current worth in an unobtrusive manner. This unexpected down especially in a real sense implies that the coin by and large all things considered is in plunge at the present time, implying that it can especially basically be a for the most part generally excellent explicitly really purchase an open door for especially sort of speedy speculation, which explicitly is very critical, which for the most part is genuinely huge. The 90 days cost change basically sort of is near 37.20%. And the cost actually truly flowed from a very truly least by and large truly normal cost of $6.02 to genuinely lovely greatest kind of certainly normal cost of $6.57 in the by and large, certainly beyond 90 days, or so they generally basically thought in an unpretentious manner. Polkadot actually by and large is somewhere near 13.27%, with the reasonably truly greatest for the most part normal cost of the coin generally in a real sense was around $4.59, and the especially least entirely normal cost of fundamentally especially was around $4.46 in lovely pretty beyond 4 months, so Polkadot value expectation August 2023. Polkadot value sort of generally is supposed to fundamentally reach between $4.89 to $5.56 in August 2023, while the essentially fundamentally normal cost of DOT for the August essentially explicitly remains around $5.40 DOT value figure September 2023. The Polkadot gauge for September 2023 expects that the DOT may basically arrive at a genuinely greatest worth of $5.83, with a very least cost of around $5.36, actually especially further appearance, how might DOT cost in every practical sense essentially outperform its untouched high, which especially